Excellent. Okay. All right, Larry, are we ready to go?
Is it me or Marika?
It's you.
I thought it was.
It's you, Larry.
I was just checking because I looked at I looked at the agenda and it actually had Mariko as welcoming everyone. So
Oops.
welcome. That's
We
fine.
just wanted to make sure you were paying
I
attention.
just checking. Welcome everyone. Let's go ahead and have roll call. Andy, go ahead.
Campbell.
Hi, hey, we are here.
Cupertino.
Here. Here.
Okay, Gilroy.
Here.
Los Altos.
Here.
Los Altos Hills. Michelle's here still? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Los Gatos.
Here.
Milpitas.
Here.
Montessorino. Morgan Hill. Mountain View.
Here.
Palo Alto.
Here.
San Jose.
Here.
Santa Clara. We lose Debbie. Debbie's still there. She's on mute. Excellent. Thank you. Saratoga
Here.
and Sunnyvale.
Here.
Excellent. Okay.
Morgan Hill's in
We-
the house.
Oh, excellent. Welcome, Rich.
Hello, Andy. Hello, everybody.
Hello, Rich. Okay, next up is consideration of approval of the consent agenda consisting of the February 13th minutes. Were there any
Move approval.
changes to minutes? Thank you. Is there a
Second.
second?
Second by Gibbons.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Andy, can we have a roll? Voice vote?
Yes. Campbell,
Yes.
Cupertino,
Aye.
Gilroy,
Yes.
Los Altos,
Yes.
Los Altos Hills,
Yes.
Los Gatos,
Yes.
Milpitas,
Yes.
Montessorino. We lose Rowena. Rowena, can you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I think that was a yes. Morgan Hill. Rich.
Oh, am I muted? I'm not muted. I
You
said
were, you were. Aye, okay. Mountain View,
I was?
Hi.
Palo Alto,
Here. Yes.
San Jose,
Aye.
Santa Clara,
Yes.
Saratoga,
Aye.
and Sunnyvale.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
They couldn't hear me.
Yeah, we can
hear
hear
you.
we can hear you now.
As a point of convenience for everyone, if you hold down the space bar, it automatically unmutes you. And if you lift up, you're back muted. Might make voting quicker.
Okay, thank you. Next up on the agenda is consideration of appointment of a representative and alternate to the Santa Clara County Emergency Operational Area Council. Term expires on December 2020. So Andy, we had 2 vacancies.
So we have currently right now, we have Lydia Koo serving as the alternate. Lisa Matichek had been serving as a representative, but she stepped down from that position. Lydia is serving as the alternate, but this is just to formally appoint Lydia, unless there is another person who would also like to serve to be considered as a North County rep.
Okay,
Can you blow that up once again, Andy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, lovely.
I don't need it now.
Yeah.
Better?
right again. Yes.
Much better.
Okay.
Okay, so we only have Lydia as the only applicant currently, correct?
Correct.
And is anyone from the floor interested in this position or anyone from the public?
Glad to support Lydia.
Okay.
Second.
And- Good. And Andy, did we need an alternate for this position immediately?
We do need an alternate. I mean, if we don't have anyone who volunteers for it, then it just remains open.
Okay, since it has to be North County, I think I'll go ahead and throw my name in as the alternate just to fill that position. And if we find somebody, if Lydia can't make it, then I'll attend that meeting. I think that's the best thing.
I'll second that.
To approve Larry.
Thank you. And so no other names, no other interest in those two positions. So
We need
lots
a
of
vote.
scrolling.
I want
Yes,
to, I want
know.
to scroll for a second and just to make sure how they define North County, because sometimes it's different.
Understood. And I think it was,
They don't define it right here.
I think it was because when Lisa took, I was considering it when Lisa took it.
Okay.
Took that position 2 years ago.
Oh, here it is right here. No, North County is considered Los Altos, Los
Oh.
Altos Hills, Mountain View, and Palo Alto. Nice
Okay.
try, Larry.
We
Oh,
were
well.
rules.
Then I removed my offer.
I always thought you were
My
north.
motion.
You could always move to Los Altos, Larry.
Thank you.
Can we
Okay.
appoint somebody who's not here?
No,
No.
so we'll just leave the position open for now. We
Okay.
have a motion and a second for Lydia. Andy, may we have a voice vote?
Campbell,
Aye.
Cupertino.
Aye.
Oh, we didn't take public comment
Comment.
from
That's
the,
true. Thank you. Does anyone from the public wish to speak on this item?
and in the view that I'm in, I can't see.
I can see.
Okay, great.
No one has their hand raised.
No.
Okay.
Good. Go right ahead. Go ahead,
Okay,
Andy.
sorry. So Campbell,
Aye.
Cupertino,
Aye.
Gilroy,
Aye.
Los Altos,
Yes.
Los Altos Hills,
Aye.
Los Gatos,
Aye.
Milpitas,
Aye.
Montecito,
Aye.
Morgan Hill,
Aye.
Mountain View,
Aye.
Palo Alto,
Aye.
San Jose,
Aye.
Santa Clara,
Aye.
Saratoga,
Aye.
and Sunnyvale.
Aye.
Look at that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Lydia is
everyone.
now the representative.
Thank you, Lydia.
So could I ask something, Larry?
Sure.
I don't recall. Did the governor's orders say that we cannot use consensus on Zoom? Did it say we must do a roll call vote for everything?
I believe so.
I think so, because we're only seeing one screen, so people from a video standpoint wouldn't be able to deal with basically looking at everything. So if there was like a thumbs up or whatever, but see, I think we have to do a voice vote. As far as I read the.
And that is what everyone is. It's-
I don't know, but it's so frustrating.
Yes, I totally understand. Okay, next up is consideration of two appointments to the ALUC. Andy, we had two
So-
interested. Go
Yes, so
ahead.
currently serving is Lisa Matichak from Mountain View and Councilmember Matichak and Councilmember Glenn Hendricks from Sunnyvale, and they have both submitted letters. The term is 4 years. And one of the appointed representative must be adjacent to a jurisdiction to an airport. And I believe that both of them are adjacent to an airport with,
Yes.
so.
Moffett. Yep.
You are allowed to take nominations from the floor as well, and I believe that both are attending here. I'll stop the share so I can help look. Glenn is not here.
No, I only see Lisa.
Lisa,
Okay.
would you, but you
Go ahead.
can, I'll let you go ahead and,
Yes, so first, are there anyone else from the floor who wants to put their name in? Hearing none. Lisa, would you like to speak on your behalf?
Thank you. Yes, I'm interested in being reappointed to this. The Airport Land Use Commission addresses whether or not development that is near an airport is compatible with those airport operations. And there are several pilots on this committee. And it's really good to have a mixture of elected officials and pilots. We have great discussions. I think we've all learned a lot from each other. And I think you come up with a better answer when you have people from diverse backgrounds. So I think Glenn and I add quite a bit, and I'm interested in being reappointed. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'll just open to the floor, since we only have 2 people and the two same positions, I'll open for a motion.
I'd like to make the motion to approve Lisa Matichak and Glenn Hendricks.
Second.
Okay. And Andy, may we have a voice vote?
Is there any other public comment?
Oh, sorry. Yes, again. Is there anyone from the public who wishes to speak on this item? I see no hands raised. Therefore, we will do a voice vote.
Larry, are you the bad robot? I see the bad
Yes.
robot behind you in the metaphor. Is that a metaphor?
Yes, yes, it is.
Campbell, Cupertino,
Aye.
Gilroy,
Aye.
Los Altos,
Yes.
Los Altos Hills,
Aye.
Los Gatos,
Aye.
Milpitas,
Aye.
Montessorino, Rowena, Morgan Hill,
Aye.
Mountain View,
Aye.
Palo Alto,
I think this is a good idea. Aye.
San Jose,
Aye.
Santa Clara,
Aye.
Saratoga,
Aye.
and Sunnyvale.
Aye.
It's unanimous.
Thank you very much. Next up is consideration of appointment of a representative and an alternate to the Local Agency Formation Commission, the LAFCO. Andy, we had 2 people apply for primary, correct?
Correct. Councilmember Rob Renning and Vice Mayor Russ Mountain. Councilmember Rennie from Los Gatos and Vice Mayor Melton from Sunnyvale.
Okay, is there anyone else who wants to put their name into this position?
I would like to put my name in for that position.
And that was
Who
Manny.
was that?
That was
me,
Manny.
Rich.
Oh, that's Rich.
Oh, Rich, hi.
Sorry. Okay, so we have 3 people who are interested in the primary position. So let's go ahead to.
We also have members of the public here, as well
Correct.
as we have, I don't know if you want to have the Rich
one?
and Rob and Russ speak first, and then there are members of the public here as well, I believe.
Correct. So I was going to have Rich and Russ. I don't see Rob currently.
Rob is here.
Oh, Rob is here.
I'm
Okay.
here.
Great. Then all 3 of you have, we'll say 1
2
minute, 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. We'll go late.
I won't even take that long. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So
Who's going first?
first, go ahead with Rob and Russ, since they're both. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, so this is Rob. Hopefully everybody read the letters that Russ and I wrote, and I'm currently the primary, and I was an alternate before that. And I'm also the vice chair for the commission right now. Plan to be chair coming up. I would reference, actually, Russ kind of pointed out sort of the key differences between he and I. This is really important to wear the hat of the people as a whole of the county and uphold the goals of LAFCO. But as the city's association member, he referenced a Morgan Hill annexation where they wanted to annex a high school. And the problem was it starts to creep into the southeast quadrant. The key was Morgan Hill was saying, well, this is the last annexation, not the first of many into this. And I said, well, if that's so, please go back. And that's why I said, let's continue and give Morgan Hill a chance to work towards helping further LAFCO's goals. I said, let's go back. You've got a master plan with a water main running through it. You've got a general plan with 2 schools in it. And there was something else I'm forgetting. And they weren't giving mitigation of easements for all of the land that was there. And I said, you need to do it at least that. So to me, this is the difference. Russ was, okay, this is definitely a no, it doesn't meet our goals. I said, well, I'm a city's member. I want to send Morgan Hill the message of how you can help us out. And so I said, let's continue this and let Morgan Hill work on the thing so it looks like this might be the last annexation instead of these plans that showed many more things for annexation. So my time's almost up. I'll stop there. Thank you. And please consider me.
Thank you, Rob. Russ?
Hey, Larry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hey, fantastic. So I'd like to say it's great to be here at the City Selection Committee. I'm Russ Melton, Sunnyvale Council member, asking for your consideration and appointment to serve as the Cities Association primary representative on LAFCO. First and foremost, a big tip of the cap to Los Gatos Council member Rob Rennie, who has served admirably, bringing a high level of thoughtfulness, preparedness, and diligence to each and every agenda item. Rob also did not mention, much to his credit in Los Gatos, Rob's leadership to annex several dozen unincorporated islands into his city. So real tip of the cap to Rob. What I wrote about in my letter is about policy. This is just about policy. And if you agree with me that LAFCO is about preserving agricultural lands and open space and curbing urban sprawl, all as state mandated bottom line since 1963, then I'm your guy. If you agree with me that the best way to proceed for someone in disagreement with the LAFCO mandate would be through the state legislature in Sacramento, then I'm your guy. And I'd just like to sign off by saying, I think the City Selection Committee has two great options tonight, three great options now tonight, and I appreciate your consideration. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And next up, Andy, go ahead and reset the clock. Rich?
Thank you very much. I want to be a part of the LAFCO because I represent a city that is one of the only cities left that has any farmland to keep. The other representatives, very well qualified, but their cities don't have any farmland that is needing to be annexed. As far as I want to address Rob's comment about Morgan Hills and the application for the annexation of the high school. We were the facilitator of that because the landowner requested to be annexed. Morgan Hill did not want to annex that property. That was the applicant who was the landowner who wanted to do that, and Morgan Hill put that forward. If you want to talk about the Southeast Quadrant, since I've been on the council since 2010, I have the distinction of being the only no vote to annex any property in the Southeast Quadrant when we put forth the LAFCO, the first LAFCO application for the annexation of any Southeast Quadrant property. So when it comes to ag mitigation and when it comes to, and that's also another thing, the county has reaped the benefit of our ag mitigation plan that we put forth in Morgan Hill, because if you look at the county's ag mitigation plan, it mirrors Morgan Hill. And I'm always been the proponent, if I don't want to reinvent the wheel, if somebody's done it better or has already done the job that we want to do, I have no problem crossing their name off and putting Morgan Hills on there. So I'm not looking to recreate the wheel, but I'm looking to be a partner to make sure that one, our thoughts and wishes are represented as, again, being one of the only cities other than Gilroy that actually has farmland that LAFCO oversees. So I would appreciate your consideration. Thank you. Look at that, right at time.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Thanks for all three applicants. Does anyone wish to speak on anyone's behalf prior to a vote?
Larry?
Public comment as well.
Thank you yet again.
Bad
Actually,
robot.
let's go. Sure, let's go to public comment first. Does anyone from the public wish to speak? Lisa or Alice? Okay. Does anyone wish to speak?
Hold on a second. Does anyone, I'm unmuting the public right now. Does anybody want to speak?
Andy, can you hear me?
Yep, Debbie.
Go right ahead, Deb.
Okay, thank you. When I looked at this and I saw Rob Rennie and I saw Russ Milton, I think they both would do an excellent job. But Rich Constantine threw his name into the hat here, the ring, and basically this is his backyard and he's probably the best advocate for what's going on there. So I would like to make a motion to have the primary become Rich Constantine of Morgan Hill.
So before we get to motion, does anybody wish to speak in anyone's behalf? So
We also have hands raised. We have
Yes, I see.
Carmen. Okay.
Carmen? Do you want to say something?
Carmen?
Unmute, sorry.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I agree with Deb. This is his backyard. Most of the LAFCO decisions involve, land use and especially ag use. So I'd like to, I think he would be the best choice. He knows what he's talking about. He's in there, he's in the trenches. So that's why I would support Rich. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Marie?
Yes, thank you. This is my backyard, even more than Rich's backyard. I'm not willing to be the representative, so I am supporting Rich because I do think it's time that we have a representative who's living in the very land you're trying to protect or make sure it gets developed in the right way. Thank you.
Okay. Liz?
So am I on?
Yes, you are.
So I was on LAFCO for a long time, as was Margaret. I remember the arguments. I remember the constant tussles that went on. That's a big fancy word, I know. But Rich, I'd support you, but I want to know why you waited till tonight.
I'm sorry?
Why did you wait till tonight?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, I had other things and this kind of slipped by me.
Okay, but you feel enthused about it because it's
Oh, I've always, most definitely. I mean, I can tell you that, and I don't want to, through the chair, I don't want to go back and forth. So
Go right ahead.
Thank you, Chair. Whenever anything has ever come up when it comes to agriculture, that has been my main proponent, is to preserve agricultural land. That's why I've always been representative of Open Space Authority. And I've also always been endorsed by the Sierra Club, so in the local chapter.
good answer. Thank you.
So Andy, as far as this motion and of the three, and I can't remember when we had three in the past.
Well, there's discretion to the chair that you can, we can do a roll call and everyone can vote for someone, or we wait for a motion, and you do have a motion.
Right.
And
Okay.
I would just ask one more time, just I want to make sure, because I'm having problems unmuting people. I want to make sure that that there isn't anyone in the public that wanted to speak, and you can, I believe that you should be able to unmute yourself by hitting *6.
Who made the motion?
I
Deb.
did.
Deb Davis.
Hey, Chair, point of order.
Yes.
Are we going to have two separate votes for the primary?
So we'll do primary, and this is the whole thing of if we get a majority, I would have almost preferred to get basically put all three names in and have each city vote for one of the three, but we already have a
Okay.
motion on the floor.
Here we go.
But-
We do have a member of the public. Alice Kaufman has
Okay.
raised her hand and would like to speak.
Thank
So
you.
I'm sorry to the public that we're having a problem here unmuting people, but *6 is to toggle mute and unmute, and *9 is to raise your hand. So thank you for doing that, Alice.
Okay, yeah, thank you, Andy. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
we
we
can.
can.
Okay, wonderful, great. Yeah, hi, everybody. I'm Alice Kaufman. I'm the Legislative Advocacy Director for Green Foothills, and we're an environmental group that works to preserve open space and natural resources, and we do closely follow the work that LAFCO does. I mean, I would just like to say that that we have always supported Rob and Russ in the seat. We think both of them show a really great grasp of the policies of LAFCO, which are very complex and not easy to grasp. So the experience that they have and the knowledge that they have shown we think are worth supporting. Rich, I suppose I'm as taken aback as anybody else, or not taken aback, but surprised, unexpected by your application. Our position, has been that we do support Rob and Russ. So I think that I need to say that we maintain that position. Like I said, the experience that they have, I think can't really be disregarded. So that's the position that we would take. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, and no one else wishes to speak?
This is
So-
Liz Gibbon.
Sure, go right ahead, Liz.
Sorry, my hand is raised there.
Go ahead.
So I just wanted to remind everyone of the mix that's on the LAFCO board, just for consideration as we go through this. It has 2 county supervisors, 1 member from the city of San Jose, 1 member from the other cities, which is the one we're considering tonight, 2 board members from an independent special district, and 1 public member.
Okay, thank you. Next up is Stephen Scharf.
Oh, hi. I just wanted to point out that while LAFCO does deal with agricultural annexation, there's other annexations that are not agricultural that they also deal with. And I know one is going to be coming up for my city in the near future. So while agricultural cities do have probably a greater interest in this, I think all cities do.
Okay. Anyone else wishes to speak? I just wanted to put in a quick vote for Russ. I've worked with him for 4 years now, as far as council is concerned, and definitely working on LAFCO, even though he's been an alternate, has been very important to him. And I think his background in land use on the Planning Commission really comes to bear here. So I do think that I agree. I think we have 3 good candidates, but for myself, I have liked working with Russ, and I think he'd make a good another good member. With that, do I see any more votes? No. And so
Larry, you still have 1 person with their hand up, Councilmember Davis and Vice Mayor Bernald.
Thank you. I had it scrolled off. Thank you. Councilmember Davis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that my hand was up.
Okay.
I made my appeal for the motion, and that's all I wanted.
Okay. And Mary Lynn?
Larry, was that a motion that you were putting on the floor?
So I'm from a motion standpoint, I would actually prefer, because as opposed to a motion and then we have to go through multiple votes, and we'll see, what we would normally have done is have a ballot and each city choose one of the 3. And so as opposed to a motion, I think the normal process would be each city giving the name of the person that they're voting for. Whoever gets the most votes wins. If there's a tie, then basically we re-vote between the two top people. Does that make sense to everyone? And that's more, and that's standard practice of what we've done in the past. If we have more than 3 or more than 2.
You don't do runoff. You don't do runoffs then.
We only do runoffs if there's a tie.
Okay.
You have a motion and a second on the floor, though.
Do we have a second?
Yes, there was a second.
I didn't hear a second. We had stopped. I had asked for basically advocacy, and I got a motion.
In the interest of
instead.
time, we could just ask who the seconder was.
Yeah, was there a seconder? A seconder, new
I
word.
didn't think so.
Okay, good. Thank you for the clarification.
Okay. So Andy, can we do a voice vote of?
Absolutely. So I'll just call by city, and then you can tell me the name. Is that all right?
So it's
right.
Rob, Rich, or Russ, these 3.
Yes. So, okay. So I'm going to start with Sunnyvale this time.
Russ.
Okay. And do you want, okay.
3 R's.
Saratoga,
Russ,
Santa Clara,
Rich, Constantine,
San Jose,
Rich,
Palo Alto,
Russ,
Mountain View,
Russ,
Morgan Hill,
Me.
Montecito,
Rich,
Milpitas,
Rich, Constantine,
Los Gatos,
Brenny,
Los Altos Hills,
Russ,
Los Altos. Jan?
And this- So Jen had asked me to vote on her
Okay.
behalf, so this is a proxy vote. And at the time, I think she had only looked at the applications from Rob and Russ, and so Los Altos votes for Rob.
Gilroy,
Rich, Constantine.
Cupertino,
Rob Rennie,
and Campbell.
Did you hear that, Russ?
Stephen? Or sorry.
Okay, Russ.
didn't hear.
Okay, so hold on. One, two. 6 for Russ.
It's a tie.
It is a tie? That's what I was worried about.
Yep.
Okay. So if you can do another random vote, Andy, and we'll just go between Russ and Rich.
Okay. So round 2. Hold on a second. I've got a fancy voting sheet here, guys. Okay. Sunnyvale,
Russ,
Saratoga,
Russ,
Santa Clara,
Rich,
San Jose,
Rich,
Palo Alto,
Russ,
Mountain View,
Russ,
Morgan Hill,
Me.
Montecito,
Rich,
Milpitas,
Rich,
Los Gatos,
Rich,
Los Altos Hills,
Russ,
Los Altos,
Rich,
Gilroy,
Rich,
Cupertino,
Russ,
Campbell,
Russ,
So if I have that right, it's 7 for Russ, 6 for, I'm going to count it again. Seven for Russ and 6 for Rich.
okay.
That's not the count I got.
Wait,
Wait.
hold on. 1, 2, 3.
What count did you get, Rich?
I got 8-7.
Oh,
that's
well,
what I got.
that's what I
mine
got.
only came to 13. So hold on. I can't read my own handwriting. Russ.
Do we need to vote
I mean, there
again?
were 15 people.
No,
that voted.
7. So 7 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just can't count right now. 8 for
Andy-
Rich. Yes.
take off your shoes.
Andy, you could read out all the name who vote for the Russ and the name for them.
Okay, so
you know
Okay.
I'll
who's
just
missing.
I'll just gonna
Then
do
you
the
know
Rich.
who's missing.
No, I got it now. I just can't read my own handwriting, guys.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna read
So-
off there were 8 votes for Rich. Gilroy, Los Altos, Los Gatos, Milpitas, Montecito, Morgan Hill, San Jose, Santa Clara.
that's 8.
Okay?
Okay.
So it is, so then that would be
Rich. Thank you.
Rich and then Russ.
Okay, so thank you, Rich.
Sorry about that,
Thank you,
guys.
everybody.
Okay. And so
Larry, do you
next,
have a member from the public who has their hand raised?
thank you. Who has their hand?
Russ.
Yes, Russ.
Thanks, Larry. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And thank you, everybody, for your votes and consideration. Larry, if you still need an alternate for LAFCO,
That was,
I've been doing that for years now, and there's still a lot of important work to
Okay.
be done. Please toss my name into the hat. Thank you.
thank you. So that was what I was going to move to next. Does anyone want to put their name in as the alternate? So Russ has. Mariko?
May I ask a question of
Sure.
Councilmember Reddy, since he is the alternate, if he'd like to remain as an alternate to be for consideration?
He's not the alternate.
No, Russ.
I'm sorry.
So Rob, if you're still here, which too many
He's still
screens.
here.
Okay, Rob, so Russ is interested in being the alternate. Are you also interested in throwing your name in the hat, or is Russ the only person from here?
Well, you
that-
know, I've been on LAFCO since 2016 as an alternate of the main, or maybe it was 2015, 2016, I think. I'm okay with letting Russ be the alternate.
Okay,
He's been working hard and going to the LAFCO, Cal LAFCO trainings, and I think it's let him stay on that path.
okay. Thank you, Rob, and thank you, Rob, for your service. Okay, so we have, is anyone else want to throw their name into the hat for alternate? Hearing none, is there a motion?
I would like to make a motion to put Russ back in his alternative position on LAFCO.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I second that.
Okay. Andy, can we do a very quick vote?
Campbell,
Aye.
Cupertino,
Aye.
Gilroy,
Aye.
Los Altos,
Yes.
Los Altos Hills,
Aye.
Los Gatos,
Aye.
Milpitas,
Aye.
Montecito,
Aye.
Morgan Hill,
Aye.
Mountain View,
Aye.
Palo Alto,
Aye.
San Jose,
Aye.
Santa Clara,
Aye.
Saratoga,
Aye.
and Sunnyvale.
Aye. Okay, congratulations, Russ. Thank you for continuing to be our alternate. I appreciate
Who
it.
made the second on that, please?
That was me.
I did
No,
Carmen.
I'm sorry. That was not me.
Carmen, thank
All
you,
right.
Carmen.
No, we're gonna-
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Is there any member of the public who wishes to say anything on any item? Anything not on the agenda? Seeing none, we will now adjourn the meeting at 7:22. Sorry this went so long. And